The way that you qualify for Selective Removal Protocol, or the NSRP as we call it, National Selective Remediation Protocol, is the home has to be inspected using XRF, which is X-ray fluorescence testing, where you're using an X-ray gun to go and test board by board through the house. But in order to first qualify the house, there's an initial inspection with XRF. That's a less expensive inspection that should run in the $500 to $1,000 range, where the inspector comes in and shoots the boards in the home, shoots all around the house to determine whether or not it looks like there's a lot of board or not very much board, to get kind of a general idea of where the corrosive drywall is located in the home. From there, we make the decision to say, okay, we've pretty much pinned it down to it's in these three places in the home, or it's spread out here, or it's just in the basement, or wherever, where the inspector can make the decision that says, I believe it's going to qualify for Selective Removal Protocol, so we need to go on with the full protocol. We'll call it a mapping, XRF mapping inspection. So that's the first step, is an initial inspection with XRF. The second step is a full mapping inspection with XRF. That inspection is where we go through and you do a much tighter pattern of shooting the drywall. And the purpose of that is so we can actually mark the drywall. We mark it with copper pins at this point, and provide two things. It tells exactly where we want to remove board. And the contractor that's coming in to give you a bid on doing that, which needs to be a preferred contractor that's with National, comes in and takes a look at that and can tell you, give you a tight bid for what it's going to cost to do the Selective Removal Protocol based on where the inspector found that corrosive drywall. So it's a very thorough inspection, and they're relatively expensive, running anywhere in the $1,500 to $2,500 range, which sounds like a very expensive inspection, but at the point that you're spending that money, and it may be you spending the money, or it may be a defendant that's putting up the money to spend for getting that inspection done. But regardless, once you're done with that, you're going to be able to get an estimate on your home that's going to drop the cost by at least 50% over a full gut of the home. So the savings from investing in doing that full mapping XRF inspection is tremendous. So a lot of people are resistant to doing more testing. This testing is specific to providing with the benefit of a reduction in remediation costs of some, if it's a 50% on 100,000, that's a $50,000 savings from that investment in a $1,500 to $2,500 XRF mapping inspection. Once that inspection is done, the inspection comes to us. We review it and say specifically what needs to be pulled out of the home, that we agree with the inspector that a certain area needs to be remediated. Just review it to make sure that that's what needs to be done. Then National follows through with that with the oversight inspector who is looking at the progress of the remediation all the way through the process to make sure that the home will qualify for the warranty at the end. So National is very involved, the oversight inspector is very involved, and the contractor is familiar with what needs to be done to meet National's protocol to get the warranty. So all in all, the investment you make in those inspections can be a tremendous payback when you qualify for selective removal.